The idea that this president has been under this cloud, not of his making, by people who simply just could not accept how wrong they were about 2016, and that this man may have, in our great democracy, in this beautiful country that we all are privileged to live in, that he would not have been elected by anything other than fairly and squarely 306 and 304 electoral votes in this country, the way we elect our presidents. You let Hillary Clinton have an extended tour. You let Jim Comey say whatever he wanted. This liar and leaker who the Democrats couldn't stand, and then he was the second coming. You really have to reflect, folks. Mr. Mueller and Mr. Rosenstein saw no reason to subpoena the president. He had his answers to written questions. There's no obstructive conduct, and they saw no reason to subpoena the president for testimony, for live testimony. That is really up to the Attorney General. You know the protocol here. He said last week, let the people see the report. But what if the report is issued is not up to the president. It's up to the Attorney General Barr. And everybody knew that going into this. You can't just abracadabra your way into what's in the report and whose ox will be gored next. But this is what happens. This is the nature of fishing expeditions and unverified, as the president would say, hoaxes and witch hunts. You never really know when they're going to end, and you never really know what's going to happen next. I'm surprised everybody wants all the information to come out, though, because there certainly are people who have cooperated with the investigation who couldn't stop texting and emailing and talking to media. Yes.
Are we going to see the president on cam today? You could ask. We got Sarah.
What's up,
Are we going to see the president on camera today?
Sanders, White House press secretary.
Will we see the president on camera today?
I'll see you guys in a minute.
She'll answer your questions.
All right. Thank you.
The president is committed to having the Mueller exoneration when on obstruction of justice it's not. Well, I frankly disagree with you, and so does the Attorney General and the Deputy Attorney General. The report found that they were unable to make a decision. That went over to the Department of Justice, where they did make a decision. The Attorney General followed the legal process. He worked with the Deputy Attorney General, who's been involved since the very beginning of this two-year absurdity, and they made a decision that there was no obstruction. So that makes it a complete and total exoneration. I don't know any other way to look at it when the whole purpose of this investigation was to determine whether or not there was collusion, and there wasn't. They were incredibly clear in the report that there was no collusion, not by the president, but by any American, no one on his team. That's a great thing for our country, and it's a great thing for this administration.